could possibly go wrong?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Big Peanut coming at you guys with a brand new video on Immortal Redneck. Now I know it's been a little bit since my last video, and that's because I was trying to get up to the next boss and fight him, and it was kind of tough, but I couldn't really do it, and I'm still trying to figure it out, so I figured I'd come at you guys with a video talking about all the gods that you can get, because they give you new guns and stuff, and I've unlocked them all. So first up on the list, we're going to go through and look at Seth. Seth has an active skill, which is every time it loads you can right click, and it goes ching, and it gives you ching. Boom, look, goes out, comes back in. This one is a good sword because, boom, you can attack from a distance, and you can attack up close for even more damage. Next up on the list, we have this gun, 46.6, and then we got this, which I'm going to go over here and test it. Boom, that's what that does. Then there's a passive ability. Oh, what is passive ability? Here's a passive ability. Enemies receive damage when hitting you. That's always up. Next in line we have Thoth. His one, he can get an additional jump. So on top of my double jump, he now has actually 3 jumps. He has energy gloves, rifle, and ball. These are his stats, and he can teleport a short distance. So say you're running along. Ready? Boop. And then look how fast it loads. And that's just because I did a little upgrade for it. I personally don't think it's that good of a thing. Now this is one of the best things in game. Boom, 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 boom. That is crazy. This gun is a pretty good gun. The only problem with it is, look, ready? When you shoot it, you have to wait for the bullet to land, so it's not like it hits right away. This is good, even though it's weak. It fires at a decent pace, but it's got infinite rounds. And on to the next guy. Sekhmet. Sekhmet's the next person in line. Transforms all visible pickupable objects into stake. That's not that good. It actually doesn't do stake, it does drumsticks, I'm pretty sure, and then it increases your maximum health as you discover new realms. It's not that great, honestly. She doesn't have that great stats. Her defense is really good, and her health is okay, but everything else is terrible. But let's go in and look at them. This one is weak, but it's infinite. This one's a decent power for the simple reason that when you fire it, ready? Boom, look at that. They all go off into different directions and do really good damage. And this is their best gun, obviously. Boom, 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 ba 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 bam. Ready? If there was stuff around, I could find it and it would be meat. Next one. Apis. Apis is a really good god. He has really good HP. I ranked it up a lot. Extremely good attack. Defense is crazy good. His crit is like the same as everybody else, and his speed is pretty sucky. Now, what makes him a really good god is that, one, he can go invincible when you right-click for a short duration of time. And, what's his last one? What's his other one? I forget, but I'll get to you guys in a minute. So, ready? That's how long you can go invisible for. These guns are really good damage. The only problem with them is recoil. It's terrible. And then we got this thing, which I'll go over here to these boys for. Boom, look at that damage. That's real good. And then you got this gun, which is pretty decent. You kind of have to wait for it to load. And then look at that. Look at that damage. Plus it pushes you back. And then this is really what makes him the best guy. Look at all that. Now his passive ability, I'll go get it for you and then switch on to the next god. Oh, it's the extra weapon carry. Sorry about that. Okay, the redneck is what you actually start out with. His ability is increases the ammo that you actually collect, and he increases the rate of fire. He has decent of pretty much everything. He's a really good guy. Handgun, shotgun, and dynamite are his specialties. So, I'll show those off in a minute. Let's go over to the dynamite real fast. Come up to this thing. Oh, those are already destroyed. The only thing about this is it takes a little bit for it to actually work. Ready? Well, actually, when it hits him, it doesn't. But otherwise, you'd have to go like this. Still, really good damage. Now let's go off this thing. Ready? Boom. Boom. Look how fast those go. And then look at this thing. Look how fast that thing goes. They all go wicked fast. Now those are his powers. Let's get on to the next one. Amunet. Amunet leaves a stump in your position that will attract any fire. Pretty good. She's more of a defensive type person. You could run backwards. That's good. Just proves that she's defensive. The machine gun is amazing. Gunpowder bomb is eh. And the kunai, or kuni, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's okay. I'm not really sure. I think it's throwing knives, actually. I'm pretty sure it's throwing knives. Okay, they have not respawned. So, ready? Let's see. Explodes on contact. Really good. This thing, wicked good gun. And this, boom. Look at that damage. Really good as well. Ready? Look at this thing. That's amazing as well. Okay, guys, let's jump right into the next one. Probably should have showed her running backwards, but that's fine. Yes, I just showed her, didn't I? Yeah. This one is okay. She has the Falcon attack, which is where you right-click and the Falcon will attack someone. And then she has these types of guns. So let's go and do this. Ready? Falcon comes out. Boom. This will actually freeze them in place. So you can get this big gun. Boom. Sight it in. And then we got this one, which is pretty good up close range. That is good for, yeah, after you freeze them, snipe them, and then if they come up close, you're going to have to fix them real good. And her passive ability is, I actually should have checked before I left. Her passive ability is bonus damage over long distances, because she's like long distance kind of sniper type girl. And then one of the last ones, which this one is absolutely terrible, it's Ammit. Sacrifice your maximum life in order to increase the amount of life recovery you do passively, and then her passive skill is you recover life every time you kill an enemy, but meat no longer gives you life. So that's pretty terrible. 188 HP. I don't remember her having that much. Her attack is decent. Everything else is really decent. And then let's take a look at her stats. She has the Helsing pistol, which is kind of like a it's kind of a weird gun, but it's also a really good one. Dang it, they're not back yet. Okay, so, ready? Boom. Boom. Already done. And then this one. Really good damage. This box of bats is actually wicked epic. Check it, check it. Look at that. That's crazy good. And then this gun is actually really terrible, because look at long distance. Ready? Ooh, cool. Ready? Short distance. Boom. That's how you do the damage. It's a short distance crossbow, which is why it's terrible. And on to the next one. This is one of my favorites. It's Hathor, Goddess of Mining. I actually didn't read what they were, their titles, but it doesn't really matter. She throws a hook in the direction you're looking, which is kind of like a grapple. She increases the gold collected. Her attack is good. I do need to boost her, her HP is good. I do need to boost her attack and speed. Her defense is eh. Her crit is, yeah, pretty good, and crit damage, I'm pretty sure that's the same for everyone. Double barrel pistol is really good. 4th of July is kind of a silly thing, and then sticky grenade. I think her guns are some of the best in the game. Now let's run over here. They're still not back, and let's see what it does. Ready? If you aim slightly to the left, you'll see it only does 57. Jump up close. Boom, 114. This one is a wicked good one because, ready? Hey, bud, looks like you got something on your face. Oops. Hang on, let's look down. I don't want you guys to see what happens until after. Looks like you got something on the top of your head. That's what it does. Sorry for the screen rate drop thingy. Let's go see if I can find something better to do it on. You got something on your face. There you go. And then this one is a good gun. Better in the dark because it has good ammo. Doesn't run out too fast. Check it. Check out that. The only thing is, it's actually really inaccurate, but that's whatever. And then, ready? Boom, now you can get up here and fight from a high, and then her gold gets increased. I am pretty sure that is all of them. So we got God of Storms, God of Knowledge, Goddess of Healing, God of Strength, Lord of Mayhem, the Hidden One, Goddess of Hunting, Devourer of the Dead, Goddess of Mining. I will be, obviously guys, there's links down below to where all of these guys are in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The next video will probably be, I'm thinking a Hand of Fate 2 video, and then maybe a Shadow of War, and then another one of these. That's pretty much what the lineup is looking like. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time guys, this is Big Peanut. I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.